what if any division involves any integer, an integer, an integer, and number 0, number 0? What if your division involves these two? Now, if suppose you have an integer, say 2, and you have this number 0, so suppose it is a divided by 0, that is 2 by 0. Now if you remember, we had discussed in the past that for any division the condition is always that your denominator should not be equal to 0. That is, if it's a by b, that is if a divided by b, then a by b should, the condition is that b should not be equal to 0. If b is 0, then you will say that division is not defined, and we need not to discuss here. I mean, you don't need this discussion, so just leave it. Always keep in your mind that if your denominator is 0, doesn't matter whatever numerator is, it will always be not defined. Now second condition is, suppose you have a as 0 and b as some integer, that is your numerator is equal to 0, and b is whatever, any integer, say b, you have say b as 4 or say 400, whatever. Now if you divide a by b, then it will be 0 divided by 400, and your answer will always be 0. If it is 0 divided by 10,000, if it is 10,000, even then your answer will always be 0. You divide any number, whatever integer you keep here in the denominator, if your numerator is 0, then your answer or your division will always be equal to 0. Okay, why? Because if you say 0 divided by 1000, you divide it here, so this is 1000 and this is 0, this will be 0 times 0. No, therefore the quotient is 0, therefore the answer is 0, right?